Start of another week, and boy, was it going to be a dramatic night tonight. We'll get to that in a second, but we first got to start this. You're fighting Phillies. They're on a roll. They've won now 5 series in a row. That's important to a lot of people. You win a series. They took 2 or 3 off a pretty good team in the Cleveland Guardians this weekend, and now they're home against the Cardinals. And as we stand right now, the Cardinals just 1 game behind the Phillies. So this is an important series as far as making the playoffs go. The Phillies have the 6th seed right now with 23 wins. And I know it's early in the season, but I'm going to keep updating this every day with the Phillies and where they stand in this playoff hunt. But listen, I was watching last night. I love games that there's not a lot of runs scored, but the pitching carries them. I just love them. I love to see a guy like Zach Wheeler. It was a master class last night with Zach Wheeler. With the stuff that he throws up there, the fastballs that were unhittable. He unveiled a split on a 2-strike pitch that was just off the charts. I just love it. And this on the heels of Ranger Suarez, who comes alive. But the big story is, and I know Ray would agree with this, the most important player in the Phillies lineup, on the Phillies team right now, is Mr. Kyle Schwarber. And we were debating last week whether you should re-sign him. Are you serious? Is this even a debate that you would not want to sign Kyle Schwarber with what he does at the plate? He's just, the guy's lethal. And even against left-handed pitching, he's lethal. 306 he hits against lefties. And last night with a couple of big bombs for the Phillies. And then you got the Eagles opening the season with the Dallas Cowboys on a Thursday night. And then you got the draft lottery tonight. What excitement today. Bill Colarulo's with us. Ray Dunn's with us. Bill, are you excited? You bringing the Sixers to mojo?
I'm trying to bring the mojo. I'm rocking the Sixers T-shirt today because they need something to change. But if this season was any indication of how this is going to go tonight, they're getting the 7th pick, and it's going to OKC.
Oh, no, Bill.
That's how I'm feeling.
No.
I'm trying to lower my expectations.
All right, here it is. The 62% chance to land in the top 6. That's pretty good. Only a 10% chance to get the number 1 pick. But, hey, what are you going to do? You know, I actually am optimistic for the Sixers that they're going to be in the top 6.
You think so?
Yep. I don't think they're going to miss the top 6.
Now, even if they're in the top 6 tonight, they really got to creep into that top 3. I mean, would the 4th, 5th, or 6th best prospect get you excited?
I was listening. Not for me. I mean, I've seen most of these players, but I was listening to an NBA executive say that this is a pretty deep draft. So I mean, I don't know. They draft on potential anymore. They draft these young kids that come into the league, and some are better than others. Like last year was a bad lottery. For talent. This year, there's some athletes from 1 to 6. There's some pretty good athletes. So the Sixers will get a good athlete. To me, the only guys that make an impact immediately next year are the 2 guys. It's Cooper Flagg and Dylan Harper. And then you get the other kid from Rutgers who is a wing. He fits what the Sixers would do, but I think he's away. And he won't make an immediate impact with the Sixers, who need immediate impact. So as far as getting immediate impact from this, I don't think they're going to do it, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're talking about Ace Bailey could be the forward that they could get.
I mean, listen, he's a shooter, but he didn't dominate college competition. And when you play in a tough league like Rutgers plays in, you don't make that much of a mark. I mean, how would you think he's going to make a mark in the NBA? Now, it has been done before because the NBA game is a little different. You get a little more freedom to show off your skills. But, no, it's Cooper Flagg, Dylan Harper, and then you got to cross your fingers.
Yeah, now, the one thing that Daryl Morey has done pretty well since he got here is draft. I mean, I know Tyrese Maxey, can you give credit to Daryl Morey for that one or not? I know he was here, but I don't know how much input he had in that draft. And then obviously the Jared McCain one looks like it was a good pick. We didn't see that much of him. So you got to hopefully, and Daryl we trust. He's got more wins than almost any executive in NBA history, Mike. You know that. He told you that.
He did say that, and I don't know.
Did
anybody check on that? Listen, I'm pretty busy this weekend, so I didn't get a chance to do my homework and check on whether he's the most winningest
he can't
general manager in NBA history.
I didn't even want to waste my time looking it up. He can't be. Because there's general managers who have won multiple championships, and he's never been to an NBA Finals.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I don't know. But look, let's talk about something better than the Sixers for a second. Let's talk about the Fightin' Phils, because you brought it up. 24-16 on the year. They've won 11 of their last 14 games. They've won 5 straight series, and I like to track this. They are 9-3-1 in their 13 series this season. They've only lost 3 out of 13 series. You keep doing that, you're going to win 95 games, you're going to win the NL East, and you're going to be in Red October again. And things are starting to look up across the board. I know Aaron Nola on Friday night has the rough outing, but you mentioned it. Ranger Suarez, what a bounce back. 7 innings, only gives up 3 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, only threw 82 pitches over 7 innings. And in that game, Bryce Harper goes yard. Bryce Harper has a double. Like to see that from him. And then Wheeler does Wheeler yesterday. I mean, he's just unbelievably reliable. Also only gives up 3 hits over 7, no earned. But what I liked about yesterday, how about the bullpen coming in and shutting things down those last 2 innings? You had Alvarado in the 8th. You had Jordan Romano in the 9th. No earned runs from either one of them. And you look at what this team has done now in the month of May. At the plate, top 5 in home runs, hits, runs scored. Top 5 in slugging percentage, something that we've been asking for. You look at the pitching staff, top 6 in terms of ERA, top 5 in strikeouts, top 4 in opponent batting average and home runs allowed, and number 2 in whip with your pitching staff. This team is starting to click. They're starting to play really good baseball. I'm liking them, Mike. I'm feeling good about our Fightin' Phils.
You're always feeling good about it.
I am. I'm feeling good.
You are very optimistic. You have been optimistic that this bullpen is going to be good, and everything's going to come together for them, even the center field situation and even the left field situation. I think you're looking at it as more, well, I don't know. I don't know how you look at it. But I know you're all excited. You get excited by the temp.
Well, look, they
excited by the temp.
They were beaten.
Isn't that true about you?
No, they were beating bad teams before, but that Guardians team's a good team. And to go on the road and take another series, especially Friday night.
It was a good win.
Friday night, you get in there, 2 o'clock in the morning, late Thursday.
Uh-huh.
I heard Ricky Batalico on the postgame show Friday saying that's not an excuse. But come on, I mean, that had to affect them a little bit. So they dropped Friday night's game, and then they bounced back, winning both on Saturday and Sunday in Cleveland.
They got great pitching performances, which is what you're relying on, great starting pitching performances. I've never denied that. I look at one thing, and you know what it is. It's the bullpen. And Romano, his last couple outings, has been successful. So there you go. That's your guy. That's your guy that you think is going to improve.
I'll tell you, though. I think he is going to improve. He seems like he's a strange dude, man. Like, you see the way he comes out to the plate, and he's got, like, all these quirky things, and he's a little strange, man. Yeah. Like, I could see things going off the rails very quickly with him. He seems like a little bit of a head case.
Yeah, you see, he's like Christopher Lloyd. He's like Doc, what's his name?
From Back to the Future?
Yeah, Back to the Future. He's a little like that.
Yeah, he's Doc. Wait, what was Doc's last name?
And he's like, he was also Jim in Taxi. You know, like kind of eccentric weirdo.
Yeah, I didn't watch Taxi. That's before my time.
Saw Taxi?
I know what show you're talking about, but before my time. Wait, what was Doc's last name in Back to the Future now? I can't remember.
I don't know. Ray, you know?
I'm racking my brain back here. I got nothing for you. I actually saw the movie, too.
Did you?
Yeah.
It was just Doc.
No, he wasn't.
What is it?
Oh, Emmett Brown. It was Doc Brown.
Doc Brown?
Yeah.
He's Doc to me.
All right. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about your Fightin' Phils. We want to hear what you think right now. Are you a little more optimistic? They're in the 6th spot. 6th spot. Not moving up, but they're right there. 610-632-0975 is how you get into the Mike Missanelli Show. And we'll talk about the Truist Championship, which we had a chance to be at last week. Back after this.
Hey, everybody, it's Bill Colarulo. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel so you can engage during the show, and you're not going to want to miss all the content that we post. It's not only the live videos. It's videos after the fact. It's our shorts. It's all the content you want as a Philadelphia sports fan. Looking forward to connecting.